Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to understand one of the most important topics in power systems, the effects of reactive power on transmission lines. Reactive power may not perform real work, but it plays a major role in system performance, voltage control, and transmission efficiency. By the end of this video, you will clearly understand how reactive power impacts voltage regulation, power losses, and the overall capacity of a transmission system. Let's begin. Now we come to the effects of reactive power in a power network. The first and most important effect is on voltage levels. Reactive power directly influences system voltage. When the inductive load in the network increases, the power factor decreases. To transmit the same amount of active power, the system then requires more current. Since voltage drop in a transmission line increases with current, the overall voltage regulation becomes poor. In simple words, higher reactive power demand leads to larger voltage drops along the transmission line. The second major effect is increased power loss. When reactive power becomes excessive, the power factor falls, and the system draws higher current for the same power transfer. Higher current means greater I squared R losses in the conductors. These losses appear as heat, which results in additional energy wastage and reduced system efficiency. The third effect is reduced transmission capacity. As reactive power demand increases, more current is required to deliver the same active power. This higher current demands larger conductor sizes to safely carry the load. If the conductor size is not increased, the line reaches its current limit quickly, which restricts the power transfer capability of the transmission system. In other words, reactive power reduces the usable capacity of the transmission network. So even though reactive power does not do useful work, it strongly affects voltage stability, system losses, and transmission capability. That's it for today's video. If you found this explanation helpful, make sure to like the video, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel for more power system concepts explained in a simple way. In the next video, we will continue with another important topic related to power systems and transmission engineering. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.